Hey everybody, making a video here, Nibiru based. Even though there's a whole bunch of crap popping off in the Middle East, I was just on the webcam, the Mexico page, and I found something pretty interesting. Um, and I had a guy on my last video, say, "What are you trying to just get views and blah 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 by labeling it Nibiru when you didn't talk about Nibiru?" And I'm not in this for the views. I'm not trying to make money. I don't even know how you make money off YouTube. I haven't researched that. I could give a crap less. I'm trying to just inform people. I've got like maybe 40 subscribers, and I'm not, I don't care about that. I'm making this more for myself, for my own record, for my friends and family, to show them either now or later on. Not to say I told you so, but just so I have some record that, I was awake and hip to what was coming down the pipe. So but in any case, I mean, you have to look at the timing here between the economic collapse, the world markets, completely melting down, the passage of Nibiru, possibly coming around in the next few months, and the escalation between North Korea and the U.S., and then China and the U.S., and Russia and Syria and Turkey. I mean, it's all coming to a head at the same time, and there's a reason for that. It's history repeating itself. Nobody's asking about why it's happening. Russia's been obliterating ISIS for the past 6 months or whatever you want to say, and NATO and the U.S. has basically sat back and done jack shit, and yet Russia's still the bad guys. This war in Syria has been going on for 4 years, and now all of a sudden Saudi Arabia and Turkey are saying they're going to send in ground troops, and Turkey's even launching shells into Syria as we speak right now. So it's just, things are not going to de-escalate. You don't put on a condom unless you're going to screw someone, and they've got all their hardware and everything and all their troops positioned on the borders. And like I said, I think this is all directly tied together, but with Nibiru, the economy, and World War III. So, and I'm not the only one. I'm sure, I know there are thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people who have the same mindset as me. Anyway, sorry for the digress. Let me get into this real quick. So I saw this on a couple people's pages. I think Fade to Black and good old Steve Olson, or one of those guys, regarding this is in Leon in Mexico, the panoramic view, and it shows this little guy right here following the sun, which they're saying they think is Nibiru. I don't know either way. I'm not going to speculate if it's a lens flare or refraction or glare of some kind. It is interesting to say the least. It's red, it's a little ball in there, and it's following the sun going upwards, and then sprouts some wing looking things there, and then it sort of just goes away, almost like it just disappears like that. So I don't know what that is. What I do know is what I'm about to show you is something I have not seen before, at least in a while. This is from yesterday, in the same place. I'm going to show you this. Look at these chemtrails they've put up. I've seen pictures like this. I haven't caught any myself on video, at least in recent times. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 going there, and then look at that. Look at that. The spraying is just, I mean, it's insane right there. And they're not spraying anywhere except in front of the sun. I've been noticing lately a few streaks here and there, maybe away from the sun, but for the most part they're right over the sun. And why else would they be doing this unless they're trying to hide something? Look at that. So the funny part I saw was this guy pops up again, and you get the chemtrails coming in again. This guy right here, and then watch. It's like they're almost trying to spray one of the chemtrails directly over it to hide it. But then they basically cut the frame on the next one, so they're doing a little bit of both, in my opinion. But nonetheless, I mean, you have to look at these chemtrails and you have to ask yourself why. Geoengineering, whatever they're doing to block out whatever they're saying for global warming and all that, I think is just a total bullshit lie. I think they're trying to cover up the planets, Nibiru, whatever is hovering out there, because it's getting closer and closer. And like I said, I've never seen chemtrails like this. Right directly over the sun. Look at that. I wish I knew what that was. You know, there's so many people who just jump the gun and say, oh my god, that's Nibiru. 100% that's Nibiru. I'm not like that. I play devil's advocate to myself. I question everything, and you guys should as well, you know. Don't just take the YouTuber's, you know, word for it, and when he says, you know, looks at everything in the sky, whether it be an orb or a plasma tail or whatever you want to call it, and they just automatically shout out, that's Nibiru. Because they don't know. None of us know. None of us are expert astronomers or, you know, physicists or anything like that. All we are doing is speculating and trying to find the truth. So, you know, you got to be a little humble and unassuming when it comes to this stuff. But nonetheless, that this whole frame, these frames here in Mexico are just mind-boggling to me. I mean, I just keep coming back to that. You guys should go to this and look at it for yourself, because it doesn't do justice filming with my little iPhone here, and I apologize that I need to get a GoPro or something, but that is some heavy-duty chemtrailing right there. Okay, well, that's all I got for now. Keep your eyes to the skies, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good night, and happy Valentine's Day.